Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I have a meditation for you as well. I have revisited my daily meditation practice where I'm actually sitting down in the quiet on a pillow and really creating an intentional space around the time. So every single morning, no matter what, I am sitting down on my pillow for 20 minutes and getting quiet with my thoughts, which can be a very scary thing. And I know it's what keeps a lot of people from meditating. Like, I can't just be at peace with my thoughts. But that's what I'm doing. And a lot of really beautiful things have been coming up during these meditations, including today's practice. So yesterday, I sat down in meditation and I could not keep the thoughts from racing. I just couldn't. As much as I tried to be a peaceful and calm observer of my thoughts, they were just running. I felt like I was being carried away by a runaway train. It just felt like too much. It felt too overwhelming. And then even I, after teaching that there's no way to be bad at meditating, even I, who has been practicing for 25 plus years daily, was like, oh my gosh, I can't meditate. I'm failing at this. So I took a deep breath, a deep intentional inhale and exhale, and I focused on a 2-word mantra, just 2 words. And here's a tip for you. If you ever feel like you can't meditate or your thoughts are running away from you, just pick 1 word. Sometimes it's just inhale on the inhale and exhale on the exhale. As simple as that. But yesterday, what came to me totally naturally, intuitively was detach on the inhale, settle on the exhale. So I was saying to myself to detach from whatever was going on, whatever chaos was happening, allow myself to step back from it, to be the observer, and then settle into that peace and calm. So it was detach, as deep as I could get it, allowing my belly to be nice and loose, soft, and settle. And I could really feel myself settling into that space. And I did this for probably 20 rounds of breath, which is several minutes, really. If you're taking those nice long inhales and exhales, just counting to 20 can get you through 4 minutes if you're really good at it. And if your breaths are short and shallow, it's no matter. It might just be a minute. That's fine too. But what it evolved into after that first round was detach from what is, or, I'm sorry, that's wrong. What it evolved into after that first round was detach from what was, because there was all this stuff going on in my head about like lists and things that were going on and things that happened in the past and arguments I had and discussions I had. So detach from what was, settle into what is. And what is sitting here in peace and calm with myself, being intentional, creating a space of love and peace and calm for myself. I am creating this space. I am in control of this moment. So detach from what was, settle into what is. And I let that breath be, that out breath, that exhale be as long as I can possibly make it, and then pausing in that moment of rest at the bottom of the exhale. So just to give you an example what my breath cycle looks like with the mantra. And I say it in my head. I say it silently to myself. So I stretch it out over the whole inhale, but for this purpose I'll say it out loud. Detach from what was, settle into what is. Pause. Detach from what was. Settle into what is. pause. And what you might be able to see right there at the bottom of your screen is that I'm holding onto my belly, and that's the signal to send my breath all the way into my belly and let my belly be soft. So I'm fully embodying the fullness of the breath. And then as I exhale, I allow my belly to contract, and I even apply a little pressure. If it feels good to do that, you can try it too. Just apply a little bit of pressure to your belly to make sure that you empty your lungs completely, allow your body to contract around that emptiness, and then pause at the bottom of that exhale. And that's what my breath cycle looks like. And then the next step, because here's the thing, meditation is about being in the moment, not really dwelling on the past, not planting yourself in the future, but it is okay to dream. It is okay to be hopeful. It is okay to fantasize in your meditation. So whether you're thinking about a couple steps in the future, your day, your week, your month, your year, your grand vision for your dream life, sit in that vision for a moment. And that's what I did yesterday. It's like, what do I want this week to look like? Because I have this really crazy busy week ahead of me, and I get anxious about that, but I wanted to hold space for the week going overwhelmingly good, like grand success. So, detach from what is. Next step, settle into what can be. Settle into all that can be. And I have these mantras in the video description so that you can use them. They're not hard to remember, but just in case you want to copy and paste or jot them down. So settle into what is, or detach from what is. Detach from what is. Settle in to all that can be. And another great breathing practice to really focus on expanding your lungs, expanding that rib cage, is to see if you can not move your shoulders on the inhale. A lot of us, when we inhale, and I just did it now, you go, see if you can really stay still, be in the stillness of that breath and expand from other parts of your body. So exhale, inhale. So I'm imagining this expansion of my lungs, my rib cage, even my back. Everything becomes very expansive, and there's this fullness, this vitality that manifests in just becoming totally filled with breath, with life force, with prana. So again, with me, if you can right now, just imagine yourself expanding all the way around, but not lifting your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. So these are just a couple breathing practices that you can use in meditation or anytime to just remind yourself, like, hey, I'm alive and this moment is really important, so I'm going to bring myself here. I'm going to anchor myself into this moment by just acknowledging that you're a living, breathing person worthy of time and attention, and then also space for healing, a moment of healing. Inhale, allow yourself to detach from the past, from current worries, whatever is going on that you just need to step away from and say, like, this is not me. These are circumstances that I can make separate from me. And then settle into that knowing, settle into what is, settle into all that can be. And if you can't even get there, if your monkey brain, your monkey mind is like, then just detach, settle, detach, settle, detach, settle, and do it as many times as feels good, and then carry on with your day. That's it. That's it. So that's all I have for you today. My husband and I both, apparently it takes 2 adults to forget to call the oil guy and refill our oil tank. So we have no heat right now and I am freezing, awaiting our next oil delivery. So I'm going to get out of my sub 50 degree bedroom and get back downstairs next to the portable heater and under my blanket and get back to work on editing tomorrow's video for you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for showing up. Please leave your comments, your requests. Share this video all over the place for those people who you think might need it or might need a hint in like chilling the F out in your life. Like, do that too. And I will see you on Monday with another meditation.